Hello, Bella Beauties and Bella Beaux. Welcome back to my channel, Bella Blaque TV. I'm Bella Blaque, and we have another great data today. We have RJ. Let's welcome to the stage, RJ.
Hey, what's up,
Hi,
Bella? How
RJ.
are
How are
you?
you?
I'm good. I'm a little nervous. I've never done this. I've always been in front of the
Uh,
camera, right? But I've never done this. So yeah,
well, don't be nervous. We're just having a conversation.
that's what's up.
You're
Yeah,
just telling the people about yourself and what you're looking for.
for sure.
All right, so let's jump into it, RJ. So, tell the daters a little about yourself by stating your location and your age.
Yeah. So I'm 41. Reside here in Dallas. I've been here in Dallas for almost 2 years, and so
Okay.
come from a little small city in West Texas, and so
Okay.
yeah, I've been here, and yeah, 41, and trying to navigate life now. So yeah.
All right. All right. So, how are you liking the Big D?
Oh, I love it. I love Dallas. Yeah, I was already up here. I never thought I would move here, but I did, and it's just been the best thing ever. Yeah.
All right. Awesome. So, RJ, what do you do? What is your occupation and how long have you been doing it?
Yeah. So I own a construction company. So I'm a general contractor. Been doing that for I
Okay.
think 10 or 11 years. And then I'm also a podcaster as well. So
Okay. All right. So, what is your podcasting channel about?
ooh, you would ask that right now, huh? Okay, so
It's just a different subject.
you don't no, it's all good. It's so I got divorced about 10 years ago, right? And so just went on
You're
like this.
breaking up really bad, RJ. Is the connection? Do you have a good connection over there?
I do. Yeah, I have full bars here.
Okay.
Um,
All
can
right.
is
Okay.
that better or no?
It is now. All right. We back in business.
All right, cool. So yeah, where was that? So you asked about the podcast. So
hmm
so I got divorced, and after I got divorced, I went into just this like downward spiral, right? Just like trying to figure out who I was.
hmm
It really became like an F boy, if I'm being honest, right? And so like we just keep it 100 over here. So just went through that
Right.
season, and really
hmm
it wasn't until I took my daughter to a concert that I realized, man, like the guys like me are going to father or not father the young boys that will date our daughters. And so it like changed my whole mindset. And so that began like just
hmm
the journey of learning to heal the boy so that I could act and be the man. And so behind the scene, the motto behind Going Public Podcast is heal the boy and get the man.
hmm
So yeah,
All right. That sounds
yeah,
like a plan.
yeah,
Started
for
from the
sure.
beginning. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, with your construction company, is that something you plan to do long term, or you're going to also branch into another field as well? So, what are your plans long term as far as your
Yeah, no,
career?
this is long term. This is our bread and butter. We have two different divisions. We have the residential, which is like your new builds and renovations, and then we
hmm
have the commercial side. So commercial side is like our finish outs or doing like venues and things like that that we build out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We would love to hear your entrepreneurship journey. So hopefully in the future we can have you back on so you can give those insights on entrepreneurship.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so what are some of your hobbies, RJ?
So I'm a church boy first, right? So I'm real,
Okay.
I'm real active in our church, from leading a connect group to mentoring younger men to being a part of like our worship nights and stuff like that. I don't sing on stage. I try to sing like in on the chairs level, but yeah, I do that. I'm all man, so like I love all the sports. Rangers right here. Dallas Cowboys are my heart.
Cowboy.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I'm seriously at every home game, and we do it big over here. I'm also a golfer. I like to do all those things, but also like because I'm a dad, I do all the things dads do, right? From going to my daughter's volleyball
Mhm.
games to our basketball games to like being the chaperone to my kids while they take their girlfriends out and all those things, right? But then man,
Right.
I'm a foodie too. So like I'm constantly asking my friends, hey, let's go try out this new restaurant. And they know that
Mhm.
I stay in my lane really, but I like new restaurants. So I'm not going to try anything extravagant, but Yeah, I just like going to new spots. And then like I'm
So you know,
cowboyish.
I like what you say.
I'm also cowboyish, so I like to two-step and all those things too. So yeah.
All right, you sound like a player.
Oh, yeah.
I like to ask people that say that they're foodies. Have you ever got like the wild hair to just like if you've seen a Food Network channel, they have these different restaurants across the globe or whatever. And have you ever just been spontaneous and just took off to go try out one of those restaurants? Are you not that far yet?
No, I'm not that crazy, although I'm very spontaneous. I'm not that crazy to just like catch a flight. But we have family in Chicago, we have family in California, and so when we go over
Mhm.
there, we do try multiple restaurants for sure. But never have I just been
Okay.
like, yeah, let's just jump in the car, jump on an airplane. No, I figured like, no, that's big bag vibes, right? For sure. Yeah,
No, he said he's not that in depth with it yet. Okay.
yeah.
All right. So you already answered this next question is have you been married? We can skip that one because you already addressed that one. Do you have any children? And if so, how many and what are their ages? And do you
Yeah.
desire more children?
So that last question is a pause right now. But so I have three. Jeremiah, he's
Mhm.
18. Noah, 16, and Selah is 12. I
Okay.
don't desire children anymore, and I won't entertain it unless I got married and she really wanted one, and then I would open up the discussion. But if you were to ask me right now, no, I don't
Okay.
want
You said right now I'm
one.
done.
I'm living my best life at
All right.
41. So
So
yeah,
right, just be able to get up and go.
for sure.
So does it matter if your future partner have children, and if so, does it matter how many they have and the ages of their children?
I don't think that I want the young ones, like just like the infants and maybe even the toddler stage. I just don't know that I want to give that much energy into like raising that again, because that is like the full time deal. Unless, like I said, unless we got married and we had one, but the amount of kids does not matter. I think I prefer the older. However, people say like I'm super good with kids and I love little kids like at church and stuff like that. So I
Mhm.
want to stay true to my what I think, but like my heart says, and put a kid in front of me and it's over, like type thing, you know? So
Right. And you just never know your love for that person, and if y'all are, hitting it off, and they just happen to come with a child, it'll just be your bonus child. But you're
for
not
sure.
totally closed off to it. But your preference is that they don't have children, small children, but you are still open to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So, what is one negative trait that you took from your last relationship that you have worked on, are currently working on, or will work on? And why do you think it's a negative trait?
Um, so this kind of be like a two-edged sword. So I'm not a jealous dude at all, which is
Mhm.
rare. So like I'm never gonna go like through somebody's phone or anything like that. I just don't do that. And I think in
Mhm.
the past, my non-jealousy was an issue.
Mhm.
She felt like I needed to be a little bit more protective when like people like shoot their shot, whether it's IG or whatever, that I
Mhm.
need to like come correct with them. But so I'm trying to learn to balance it. That was a long time ago already. Haven't dated in a good while. I've gone on dates, but not in a relationship. But when it does come to
Mhm.
that, I want to be clear who that person is
Mhm.
with, which of course is me, and then I
Mhm.
would address the issues. I always say that you can't help what people do, but you can help what you do. Meaning, like we can't help like who slides in our DMs, right? But we can help how we respond. And so, like if the first one, okay, I'll give them a whatever. Hey, she can respond and be like, hey, like I'm taking whatever. And if it keeps
Mhm.
on, then of course, like as a man should, yeah, I'll step up and
Mhm.
make sure he's acting appropriately.
Right. All right. Okay. So, how do you deal or handle conflict, specifically in a relationship?
Yeah. So I have this other saying that life is already hard. Our love life shouldn't be. And so I'm a big believer just not calling people out of their name. never somebody, especially who you love, never calling them out of your name. But also, I've learned because I am a speaker as well. I've learned that just because you get loud does not mean that you're communicating more clear. And so I just don't believe in raising our voice. I just think that we control that atmosphere as men. Is if you control just that posture that you keep when you're communicating to your spouse, whether you're having you can still love them and not like them at the moment, but don't lose sight of that, right? So like sometimes when we raise our voice, we want to belittle them, and I think that relationships were never supposed to be like that. It's supposed to keep that atmosphere, that temperature the same, and just communicate openly, right? One of my mentors says relationships aren't always messed up because of infidelity or money. It's really mismanaging and uncommunicated expectation, right? So if we learn how to communicate, we'll learn how to save the marriage or the relationship.
Most definitely, most definitely. You always want to make your partner feel secure and safe in any
Yeah.
aspect, in all aspects.
Yeah.
And so raising your voice is not making them feel safe.
That's so true.
All right. And you kind of touched on this a little earlier. Is religion or spirituality important to you? And if so, what is it that you believe in and or practice? And is it important that your partner have those same beliefs or practice those same beliefs?
Absolutely, Bella. For me, I am a Christian believer that God had, brought his son, Jesus, into the world to die for our sins, but also for us to experience love through him. And so for me, I do desire a woman to hold those same values and practice their spirituality with the Christian basis. And so for me, the Bible talks about, as for me and my household, we will serve the Lord. And that's something valuable that I do desire a woman who, come hell or high water, I don't have to worry about her jumping out, but instead she's going to be in her prayer closet, just praying and believing and contending for our family. And so
Right.
that's what I desire. Like hands down, like everybody has a list, right? And I say this, I don't need you to check off all 10 of those boxes. I'd like for you to check off 7, but there's 2 non-negotiables. And one of those non-negotiables is I need her to be a Jesus lover and just a woman of faith. Yeah.
All right. Because if she can be that help me to you, she can pray you all through anything, and y'all can get through anything.
Right.
And there wouldn't be no reason to jump ship
The,
because
the benefits
Jesus,
of a praying
anything,
woman, yeah,
huh?
the benefits of a praying woman are
Mm-hmm.
underestimated for sure. Like I am a result
Okay.
of what my mom prayed for and what my grandparents prayed for. And so the power of a praying woman sets the standard for something I will not veer off from. So,
Most definitely. All
yeah.
right. Okay. So, do you believe in therapy? Why or why not?
Ooh, I just had that conversation today. Um, so as a 41-year-old, it's hard to understand and relate to like mental health because like in our generation, we didn't know that. We didn't know like depression. Our parents just worked harder, right? And just figured it out. But I'm understanding that just because we didn't practice it doesn't mean that isn't real. So I do understand like just like the mental health and just therapy. I do believe in it. I do believe that people should try to clear up their mental and heal.
Mm-hmm.
Partly, like I said, heal the boy and I got the man. And that took time of just like diving deep into who you are and learning like things that were passed on to you, whether you wanted them to be passed on or not. So yeah, absolutely believe in therapy.
All right. So you believe it both on a relationship um, standpoint as well as on an individual
Oh
standpoint.
shoot, yeah, heck yeah. Like I think sometimes we until you're with that mediator, you don't always tell the truth, like about because we're still like as you're dating. I think sometimes we tend to give them our best performance or the counterfeit version of us until we're in that room and they're asking us those questions like, oh snap, I don't know that I like her now, right? Type stuff. But like, yeah, I do
Right.
believe in it.
They no longer present that representative.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah, I heard this actually last night. This person said the first 6 to 9 months, you're basically just the agent of the person you want to be, right? And so yeah, so I believe in the therapy stuff. Yeah.
All right, all right. So, do you believe in gender roles in a marriage or long-term relationship? And if so, what do you believe is the man's role in a long-term relationship or marriage, and what is the woman's role in a long-term relationship or marriage?
Yeah, so I do believe in gender roles, and it doesn't even have to be till marriage. I think I've learned just what I believe that women desire, and that's security and stability. And so, if you can provide that, you really have the blueprints to her heart. And just because you win her doesn't mean that you're going to keep her if you let those things go. And so, I like to say that as the male, we are the thermostat who sets the atmosphere in which our woman lives in. And so, if we provide them with the stability and the security, they will come to the table. I'm sure y'all have heard this, but we're always asking, like, what do you bring to the table? If the man does a job and
Oh
sets
my
it,
God, I hate this question.
but if the man if the man does his job and sets the atmosphere, the woman doesn't just bring something to the table. She observes the table and says, whatever I need, I bring that. And so man,
Most definitely.
I think I'm a single man, and we've been blessed. We live in a nice big house, but there's a difference. And
Mhm,
my daughter has said it. She said, when a woman
mhm,
comes, she's going to change the climate of this house. It's
mhm.
no longer a house; it's a home. And I just believe that. I think the woman is the one who nurtures and who keeps that temperature and that thermostat on the level that we have set it. But it's our job as men to provide. My grandfather always told me this: if I can't afford to pay for her dinner, I can't afford to have her as my girlfriend. And so it's just something that has always stuck. And I believe that. I believe that. I don't believe in the 50-50. I don't know the 50-50. Yeah, when it comes to the finances and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna ask you, Bella, to dinner and then you say, hey, are we gonna split this? No, it's not like that over here.
Right. And I'm glad you think the way that you think, and I'm glad that you were able to put into context that whole bring it to the table thing. Like I said, I hate when people make the comment, what do you bring to the table? Because if you are a man, you automatically are going to pay attention to that woman, her actions, and you're going to be able to determine what that woman brings to the table. You don't have to ask her because she's going to show you. So
Right.
I do like the way that you put that.
Yeah.
All right. So okay, so what aesthetics or physical features are attracted to you? An example, the hair, the length, the style, the type of hair, body type, slim thick, curvy thick, BBW, the height, the tone, skin tone, facial features. What are those aesthetics that you consider to be attractive?
I got myself in trouble. It's probably been close to a year now, but we were in Connect group, right, at church, and we're in like these all guys Connect group, right? The ages
Uh-huh.
they vary, right? And somebody asked me, they're like, RJ, like, what are you attracted to? And
Uh-huh.
I said, y'all don't want to ask me, like, don't ask me in this setting because I only know how to be honest. And so they like, no, no, what is it? And then I spit out
Mhm.
like what I'm attracted to. Like, first,
Uh-huh.
before I say what I am, I also believe
Mhm.
in attraction is key because I
Mhm.
want to be faithful to my person. And looks isn't everything,
Mhm.
but it is important. And so I want to be attracted to my person forever, right? And so
Mhm.
um, all the things. What did you? All the things. What am I? Yes, I like curves. I said it on in that life group, and I'll say it here. I like ass and titties, right? And that's who I am. I like what I like. I like pretty teeth. I like a great smile. Don't come nappy with your hair because I like hair. Like I like all the things. I like a woman to look presentable, but also Bella, I like a woman to be able to be confident in the natural, right? Like one of the sexiest things I believe is a woman who's making breakfast with no makeup and just an oversized shirt. Like I just believe that. Um, but yeah, I like all the features that are like so I don't know if I like athletic. I don't know if I like thick, slim, thick. I just I'm really attracted to first that smile, right? The smile's going to get me. And
Uh-huh.
then it's just, yeah. And then of course when she turns and walks away, I'm not going to be a pervert, but I'm going to see if there's a trailer back there. And I like the trailer.
Oh my
I like
goodness.
the trailer.
At least you're honest. So you like what you like.
I'm gonna get canceled. I'm gonna get canceled one day. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. So what do you believe your purpose in life is to do? What is your purpose, RJ?
Yeah, my purpose, I really truly believe, is to when I encounter people, I want them to feel valued and smile. I think a smile can determine somebody's entire day. And so my goal is to truly, every person I encounter, I want to make them feel appreciated, valued, and
Mhm.
worthy. And so I know that sounds cookie cutter, but man, that's the truth. That's really what my heart's desire is to um, I have so much joy. Like that's how we live life in my house is full of joy. And why would I just keep that inside the four walls of my house? So yeah.
All right. Sounds good. All right. What is one unique thing about yourself that most people wouldn't know? Just by looking at you, RJ, what would most people not know about you?
I'm a mama's boy. I'm a mama's boy.
Oh,
I was raised, I have five sisters. I
uh,
had five sisters. So something crazy about me, I know every single chick flick out there, from Bring It
oh,
On to Drumline to Save the Last Stand, all those things. I know them all because I had five sisters growing up. And so I'm a mama's boy, but I'm a man's man too at the same time. And so it's just I call myself a hybrid. I just God knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing.
all right. So you're familiar with the Sunday Lifetime movies?
For sure,
Sitting in front of
yeah.
the TV watching Lifetime all these Sundays.
Yeah, doing that. But being a man and eating my wings while I'm watching it, right? And so yeah,
Right. All right. So, what are your relationship status goals? Whether that is marriage, long-term relationship, I'm sorry, companionship only, and why now?
yeah. It's marriage. Like there's no doubt, there's no hesitation. It's marriage. And so years ago, I read this book called The Powers of a Praying Husband, and
Mhm.
in there, it's every single day you have a prayer for your future spouse, right? For
Mhm.
when she becomes your wife. Well, there's blanks in there, and when I was reading that book, I learned I didn't have someone. I didn't have anyone to put in the blank. And so I began to pray and just like, God, like I desperately want a wife. And I really, Bella, I really felt like I heard the voice of the Lord in my spirit say, RJ, before I can give you a wife, I got to show you how to be a husband. And so that was 4 years ago. And so I'm just like building that. But marriage is the ultimate goal. Like that's the end game is marriage, with family. And not that I regret my first one because I don't, but I just believe that I'm a better version of myself and that I have so much to offer on my second
All right. Okay. So, what are your love languages that you'd like for your partner to provide to you? And what
one.
does that look like? Listen in order of importance. And are you familiar with the love languages?
Am I? I told you I got five sisters. Five, yes, of course. Of course. Of course. Yeah. And I love how you said how I want my partner to basically to show me because I believe there's
Mhm.
the way you love and the way that you like to be loved are very different.
Mhm.
So the
Could be
way I
different.
like, yeah, the way I like to be loved is
Mhm.
words of affirmation and physical touch. The way I like to give it is quality times and gifts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So when you say words of affirmation, like what types of words of affirmation would be most beneficial to you that your partner can provide to you?
Yeah, I want my woman to be in my corner, believing in everything that I want to be and provide for our household. So I want her not to be a naysayer, not to be like somebody that's just a hater, but somebody who's just in my corner. Like instead of me having to put on a motivational speaker, I have my woman in my corner, like just gassing me up and just saying, "Hey, babe, we got this, and I'm here." That's what I want. And so it goes back to that just that atmosphere in which we create, and that's what I desire.
All right.
I don't need
Awesome.
her to say I got pretty teeth or a pretty nose. Or I don't need that. I just need her to just believe in believe in the things, because just the power of words
Right.
is so huge. Yeah,
Believe that you can be the man that you say you can be. All right.
absolutely. Yeah,
So yeah, because there's different, I guess, levels to the words of affirmation. So that's why I just asked.
yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
gonna love me like this?
I don't need her to rub my hair and just like tell me like you're no, I don't need all that baby stuff. I just need her to be like give me some strength through words to like get through the day, because man, yeah, we live on earth, but sometimes it feels like hell, right? So yeah.
All right. So, what does the term emotional intelligence mean to you, and do you practice this in a relationship?
Yeah,
And if so,
absolutely.
how?
Yeah. First, emotional intelligence starts, I believe, with yourself, like learning who you are, learning about you, learning your triggers, your trauma, because sometimes we tend to become our trauma. And so if you don't know who you are emotionally, you don't know how to correct it or get better. And so then like once you know yourself, the intelligence side is truly learning somebody, like past the surface level. I don't care about like the type of pizza you like or your favorite color until it matters, right? I want to know like what are your triggers, like what gets you going, what motivates you. And once I learn the emotional side of like who you are, then I can truly start using and figuring out, okay, how does this person want to be loved? What triggers her? What are the things that I shouldn't say, um, that are going to make her like feel some type of way? Or what words can I say to make her feel some type of way? Like, and so something I do as a practice is I like to tell my person, hey, when do you feel the most loved, right? And give me an example. And like she might give me an example. And so like, of course, I put that in my back pocket and I use that as my arsenal. But then I ask her like, hey, what? Give me an example of when you felt unworthy or useless or unappreciated. And so then I know, okay, all right, maybe in her past she did this and this was said to her. Okay, I better make sure I don't say those things. But instead of not saying those things, like come back around and say something very different, something really affirming, right? And stuff like that. And so, yeah, I practice it completely.
Awesome. All right. So, what do you believe are some obstacles you've encountered while trying to date? Since being in this dating scene, what are some obstacles you've encountered?
Yeah. So, right now I've been invited to quite a bit of in Dallas. There's this thing that's pretty popular called the dating, and it's like singles everywhere, like these events. And I've been asked to go to uh, quite a bit now. And what I've learned is a lot of people haven't done their self medication, meaning healed. So they're trying to heal inside a relationship instead of heal before. And so, like,
Mhm.
instantly, like, you go and you have a conversation, and within 5 minutes, oh my gosh, like, I don't want to be here because this person's not healed. Right. So, like, that's my biggest frustration is the unhealing. The second one, Bella, is this. I posted it a while back, but it's okay.
Mhm.
You say you want a dude that has his shit together, knows exactly what he wants, and has a lot to offer. But when somebody comes into your life that has those things, now you're confused, right? So like we gotta re-normal the norm, like, and so like the toxic is not the norm. It's just what you're used to, and so that is it. Is I think a lot of people haven't cut off certain things or access, and then people haven't healed, and so I just at 41, I don't know that I have the capacity to walk somebody through their healing while I'm in a relationship. I would prefer them be healed in us like learn each other from a completely different standpoint. Yeah.
Right. And they do need to already be healed and ready mentally, spiritually, physically, and financially to actually be in a happy and healthy relationship. Otherwise, it will turn toxic. So, good. All right, good deal. So, in conjunction with that, the next question is, what do you believe has been the biggest challenge or impact that has affected dating as we see it today? Not specifically in your specific situation, but just dating overall. What do you think has been the biggest challenge or
TikTok, social media, right? Like it's like now it's
impact?
like
Everybody's
right, everybody has a shot. Like there can be anybody on the internet, and it used to be we have no access to them because we don't have their number. Now it's just a DM or a comment on their video, and now it's like, oh crap! Like now I don't want to say it's my fear, but my concern would be, okay, if these people are attractive, what makes it easier, or what boundaries have we placed to like not entertain attractive people in our comments, right? And so now it's like, hey, we really don't have to step outside of our relationship to see if the grass is greener on the other side. We have access to that through our like thumbnail. Like it's insane. And so I'm sure you, like, when you post something on TikTok, like myself, the comments are crazy, and like people are constantly shooting their shot. And people are creative, whether they're using Chat GPT to shoot game or whatever, like they're creative. And it's hard not to laugh or smile or feel like, oh, that feels good, right? But yeah, that would be the biggest one, I think, is just the social media, specifically TikTok.
Okay. All right. So do you believe in monogamy and do you practice
Yeah, I just want one. That's it. That's I'm not.
it? So
I can't, yeah, I'm not. I didn't join the circus. I don't need a balance, everybody. I'm just looking for one.
All right. So, what are absolute deal breakers that you will not tolerate when choosing a partner? You're like, nope, not gonna deal with it.
Yeah, if she's a smoker, I can't do the smoking. I can't do the smoking. And I understand, like we all
Is it
like
any type of smoking or specific smoking?
both. I just don't like it. And it's to each is their own. But for me, first, I'm allergic to smoke. And so, like, I don't want you
Mhm.
around, like, if you're smoking. But then I just don't like the appearance of it. And no bashing to people, but that's just not my cup of tea. And so, and then secondly, gosh, if she cusses like a sailor, I don't want it. Like, I want you to be able to demonstrate. You don't have to be a mom to my daughter, but I need you to be a good representation of what a woman is. So when my daughter like comes across you, like I just want to be able to be like, oh yeah, this is how you move as a woman. And I think sometimes that can get away from us.
All right. Good deal. All right. So, what do you feel it takes for someone to be a great mate to you and for you to be a great mate to someone?
Uh, like I said, attraction is cool, but it's the compatibility. I just want to be able to have conversation with somebody. If I could communicate with them and they know how to communicate with me, that's just for me. That's the lock. Is I'm old school, Bella. I like to be on the phone at night. I like to go back to our glory days of being like acting like we're at the skating green and going home and like putting the pillow in between our legs and like talking all night. I'm into that stuff, right? But some people don't know how to communicate on the phone, and so it's and I don't I don't want somebody texting me like 5 times a day. What are you doing? Like what? Do you, like WYD? I don't want that. Like pick up the phone. Like hey, like
I think I was 2 hours ago.
talk to me. Like yeah. So I don't want to date a cell phone. Like I don't want to text and date.
All right. So, what is your dating age range? What age group will you want to
That's wild. I saw when you sent the deal. My team responded back. My age range is wild. It's I would say 24 to 45. Um,
Okay.
and yeah, and the only reason why it's 24, like my son is 18. My oldest son is 18, so I can't have it super close. Although I have been asked out from the younger age, like the 21, 22 year olds. Um, but I prefer them a little bit older. But uh, yeah, and then like Thursday night, I was asked. I think she's 26. I have a date on Thursday night, and
Uh-huh.
so, but I've never also even ever dated or gone on a date with somebody older than me either. And it's not like
Uh-huh.
as I said no. It's just it hasn't been an opportunity.
All right. All
Yeah.
right. Good deal. All right. So, do you have what is your dating location preference? In example, internationally, locally within your current state, the surrounding states, or anywhere in the USA. And the second part of that question is, do you have or are you able to obtain a passport?
Yeah. So international is no. I just think no. I want somebody I can do life with, and I want to see them often. Preferably, honestly, every day, which is crazy, right? In our world that's so busy, I do desire somebody that I can see often. So that does look like they're in the DFW, at least Texas area. But also, like you asked me about jumping on a plane for food, I'll jump on a plane to go see somebody. I'll drive wherever to go see somebody. I think there's value in being intentional with your time, right? And if I want to see you, I go see you. Like there's the good thing, I have flexibility because I am a business owner. So I can be like, hey, tell my assistant, hey, shut it down. I'm gonna go see whoever, right? But yeah, I don't know outside the I don't know outside of the state. I don't know that one. I, I would it all depends. It all depends. If she's in Miami, and she got to what I like, I don't know. Like I don't know. But international, no, I'm just too scared of that. But yes, I can get my passport. Yes.
All right. And so is there a limit? Because I know you said that you don't mind traveling to your partner. Just don't let it be too far. So is there a limit on the time that it takes to drive to your partner or to fly to your partner? Are there like specific limits that you want to stay within?
Well, I drove 5 hours for dinner to go see somebody. And I've flown somebody from LA here. So no, I don't think there's a limit.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's just not.
All right. All righty. And you said you have a passport already. All right. So do you have a race preference?
No, I don't know. Uh, I am Hispanic, and my I think my parents desire me to stay within the culture, but I'm not. I don't, no, yeah, I go to a very diverse
So you
church.
just
Yeah, so
okay.
we're open. Yeah.
All right. Okay, good deal. And how do you want eligible and intentional daters to reach out to you? That would be your social media handles, and your and the platforms that those handles
Yeah, the best way, because my team does monitor my TikToks and stuff like that. The best way to
are.
do it is through IG, and that's at underscore RJ Flores. Or they can hit me up on my email, which but I don't always check my emails. My
I
assistant
said,
does.
do you really want to give your email out to the world?
No,
You sure you want
thank
to
you.
do that?
No, I don't. No,
Especially if it's a business email.
yeah, I, yeah, just hit me up on IG at underscore RJ
Okay.
Flores. Yeah,
All right. So, and that's at underscore RJFLORES, correct?
correct. Yeah.
All right. So, RJ, is there one last thing you want to tell the daters out there?
Oh, it's good ground over here. It's different. It's different over here. And I do I learned to heal and I learned how to better myself. And I'm thankful for my upbringing. I'm thankful for me having five sisters because that's five different personalities who have taught me how to like date, right? And so it's fun over here. Like I said earlier, life is hard. Our love life shouldn't be. And so we have we have fun. We laugh hard. We love hard, and we're intentional. So yeah, you'll love it over
Definitely.
here.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And thank you so much for getting your data's profile information in. I truly appreciate it.
You're
All
welcome.
right, so that's a wrap, RJ. I'm going to go ahead and drop you down. And again, thank you. I enjoyed the interview.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. All right, bye bye.
Bye.
All right, Bella Beauties and Bella Beaux. That's a wrap. Another great interview on the books. Until next time, take care. God bless and talk to you later. Bye bye.